We're heading to one of Malaysia's most loved islands, Penang, famous for its beaches, street art, and incredible food. And just like always, we're here to answer one big question. Could we actually live here? Now, for the past 5 years, we've been on a mission to visit 100 countries, not just to travel, but to get a real feel for the world and eventually permanently relocate to the place that feels most like home to us. Malaysia has already impressed us enough to bring us back for a second visit. And while Kuala Lumpur's concrete jungle didn't quite match our vibe, we can't help wondering, could Penang's island lifestyle be the perfect fit for us? So in this video, we're going to be showing you the best things to do, the food you have to try, the costs you can expect to pay, and at the end, we'll give you our honest verdict on whether or not Penang could be our future home. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel. So today is travel day, and David and I are about to hop this train from Kuala Lumpur to Penang. Let's go. Now, train tickets to Buttersworth are about 61 ringgit. That's about $14, and it takes about 4 hours. And it's just a quick 5-minute walk from the train to the ferry. And ferry tickets are only 2 ringgit. That's only 50 cents to go across, so very affordable. Now, there are ferries every 30 minutes. This one filled up, so now we have to wait 30 minutes for the next one. So they do fill up. But one thing we loved about Penang was how easy it was to get around there. They have a great public bus system as well as very affordable Grabs, which are like the Uber of Malaysia. So now I'll show you where we're staying for 2 weeks in Penang. So we got a condo in the Maison 1 building, and I'm digging it so far. We got plenty of seating, and we have a full dining area, our first potential bed. The real reason why I got this place is this lovely balcony. Look at this view, people. Super jazziness. I want to have a bit of a sea view on this side. Oh, and it goes all the way around. How nice. And what's good about this one is that this part's in the shade. But we also have a separate bedroom. This is probably where we're going to sleep. And the bed's kind of low to the ground, but we'll make it work. We got closets. And here we have the bathroom. So, everything you need. I'm always excited about a washing machine. We got our shower and toilet. So I booked this place via Airbnb for 2 weeks, and it comes out to about $50 a night. So not bad. It was $706 total for 2 weeks. That's about $353 per week. And now, let's go out and explore the island. So now we're going to the top viewpoint. And this one's a little bit pricey. It's at 78 ringgit per person. That's about 17 US dollars. But I love a good viewpoint. Let's go see what the view's like here. So this is the Rainbow Walk. And what's nice is that you can see everything below you, as well as expansive views of the sea and of the mountains that surround the city. And the city view is quite impressive. So look at the view you get for lunch. Absolutely incredible. So I got the chicken, which comes with potato wedges and a little decorative salad. Not bad, that looks tasty. You really can't beat the view is the thing. Now we're currently in Little India, and a good thing to do when you're in Little India is to eat Indian food, and one of the best rated places is called Sakra. Let's check it out. So they have a vegetarian thali set for 29 ringgit. And I love a good thali, so I think that's what we're gonna do. So here we have the vegetarian thali, so you get to try 4 different flavors with rice. So this masala tea is sweet and delicious, and the thali, these two are amazingly flavorful. This one kind of bland, forgettable, and this one's just alright. So mixed with incredible and just alright. But I could still highly recommend this place. It's so delicious. So another thing we recommend is taking a rickshaw ride, so you can easily and comfortably see all of the sights in this Malaysian keep. So now we're on a rickshaw ride with our driver Iwan behind us. Prices are currently 80 ringgit for an hour. And quite cool view already. Now our first stop is just a few minutes away from where we boarded. Yeah. And the thing is, I probably never would have noticed this mural if it wasn't for taking a rickshaw ride. Oh, that's a nice picture. And across the street, we have a cat in a window. I would have never paid attention to this, again, unless a local shows you things. You don't even pay attention. But this alleyway is actually kind of cute. Our rickshaw driver continued to show us more unique places to see murals. Next, we headed to the most popular mural in Penang, Kids on a Bicycle. And while this mural is absolutely adorable, there is a bit of a line to take a picture with this one. So we just gonna move on because I don't like to wait in lines to take pictures. But luckily, there are plenty of other murals with little to no waiting. So now we're about to see Chulia, which is such an interesting neighborhood to walk through. It was built in the 1800s by Chinese immigrants. So this whole neighborhood is on stilts on top of the water like this. And this jetty is a great place to see beautiful views of the water. And at the end of the jetty, you can see the bridge that connects the mainland to the island of Penang and this mainland city. Super cool. And charming Chinese temples all along the walkway. And the Chinese temple in front of the jetty is just gorgeous. On Chulia Street, you have the basketball mural. You got across the street, you got the rice bowl one. And then you have the swing. So right next door to the brother-sister swing is Jetty 35, which is an art gallery. Here you can also go inside a really good eclectic art gallery that sells all types of handcrafted jewelry, a thrift shop, and traditional clothing as well. Next, we cruised down the colorful alley right beside the fire station. And what a colorful and vibrant place this is. So this is the first fire station in Penang, built in 1908. Oh, they painted it beautifully. So now we're going down Little India Street. And this is where we had lunch the other day. We have good samosas right here.
Okay.
So here we have Penang's famous samosa. And oh my goodness, these samosas are so much better than expected. I've never had a samosa be this flavorful and delicious. This is 1000% the best samosa I've ever had in my life. And this is the thing, those samosas were only 150 ringgit a piece. That's about 33 cents US currently. And oh my goodness, for so much flavor for 33 cents, I simply cannot believe it. I am blown away. And then we have Umbrella Street, which is very festive and decorative. So what I like about Georgetown so far is that it is super cute and charming. Like when you look at the murals with just your eyeballs, they don't look like much, but they are so photogenic. And once you interact with the photos, the pictures are just absolutely adorable and fun. So it really is a lot of fun to just walk around and take pictures with all the murals. Definitely worth seeing it. And it's much easier when you have the rickshaw driver show you where all the murals is as well. Another thing you can do is check out Leong San Pong Kong Kongshi Temple. It does cost 15 ringgit to get in, so that's something. That's about 350. But it is also quite pretty. So I did find the temple to be quite beautiful. I was looking more forward to the museum part, but I didn't find the story at the museum particularly interesting. So if you're short on time or on Monday, it's okay to skip that temple. So now we're at Gurney Bay Park. And this park is a nice place for recreation. There's loads of people running, riding their bike, exercising. And the colors at sunset, not bad at all. So now we're at the Gurney Drive Hawker Center for dinner. And we found a vegetarian stand, so you know we have to try that one first. So we're gonna try this one, that one, and this, and it's all about 7 ringgit. And that's just about $1.50. So very good prices here. So we got 3 different dishes to try. And these are the large portion sizes because it was just a ringgit more. And I mean, goodness, it's a lot of food. It's more food than I expected. All of this was just 22 ringgit. 22 ringgit is about $5 US. So crazy affordable. So this is our first dish, which looks like tofu, bean sprout, onion, and noodle. Not bad. We have another one. And our noodles are really good. Have a lot of flavor. The soup is too hot to eat right now, so I'll have to try that in a bit. All types of fried food. And we even got some drumsticks for just 6 ringgit. That's about $1. So with so many different food stalls to find, I can't make us dinner for less than $2.50 per person. So we'll be back here. So today we're going to do one of the most popular things in Penang. We're going to take the funicular up Penang Hill. And tickets are currently about 30 ringgit per adult. I think that's about $6 or $7. So at the top they have a skywalk where you can see great views of the city. Now it's a bit smoggy today, so we won't see the best view, but it will still be lovely. addition to the great views at the Skywalk, it's also worth checking out the Habitat. So the Habitat Trail is about 1.6 kilometers, and currently it costs about 60 ringgit to get in per person. That's about 13 US dollars or so. But so far the trail is lovely and the views are spectacular. Ooh, it really has nice jungle rainforest sounds. They also have a really cool canopy walk. And this canopy walk might be the sturdiest we've ever been on. I was expecting a little swaying bridge, but this thing is solid, no movement at all. Now this Curtis Crest treetop walk is the highest point in Penang at 800 meters high. And just as we were about to leave, we saw the cutest monkeys ever. We were also lucky enough that the smog cleared and we got a much better view of the city below the hill. So now we're at the start of the Chulia Hawker Center, and already you can see all types of little carts where you can get some food. And prices are very affordable here. However, I think I prefer the Gurney Street Hawker Center because there's no traffic through here. It'd be hard to eat with all this traffic around you. But if you're staying in Georgetown Center and it's difficult for you to get out to Gurney Center, then go ahead. Chulia Street Hawker Center, good option for you. And one Chinese restaurant that always has a line is called Texan Restaurant. And this place is packed with a line out the door. So you know we gotta come back and have dinner here one day. So we got our vegetable fried rice, tofu, sweet and sour fish, morning glory with shrimps. And oh my god, this place lives up to the hype. The line's out the door with good reason, so can highly recommend. How you like it? I wasn't sure about the tofu, but the tofu, the sauce on top of it is so good. So all of that came to $121 or about $26. Naturally, the fish was the most expensive at $58. So I legitimately think this place has the best food we've had so far in Penang. Highly recommend it. Very delicious. So now we're heading to the British side of Penang. Now Penang was colonized by the British all the way from like 1790s to the 1950s. And you'll see a lot of remains of British architecture here on the island. So now we're on the Esplanade Street where you can see both the town hall and the City Hall, which are just beautiful pieces of architecture. And it's nice that City Hall is right by the water, so you get a nice water walk as well. So Penang really has an interesting mix of neighborhoods and ethnicities. You have Little India here, you have all sorts of Chinese neighborhoods and temples, and you have the British colonial section of town.
For even more history, we're walking down to Fort Cornwallis.
Now, entrance into the fortress is currently 20 ringgit per person. That's about $4.50 US. Now, this fortress was built in 1810 by the British in order to defend against attacks in the Napoleonic Wars. However, Napoleon never got way out here. I will say, although the fortress is slightly interesting, it is okay to skip if you're short on time or money. So right next to the fort is the Queen Victoria Memorial Plaque. So on our final day in Penang, we're gonna go check out the beach, Batu Ringgit. And the good thing is you can take the bus there for just about 1 ringgit or about 20 cents. It does take about 40 to 15 minutes to get all the way out here. But if you take the bus, you can get off at the Long Beach exit. We made it to the beach, Batu Ringgit. And naturally, we have it all to ourselves because the weather's not the best for a beach day. Nonetheless, we wanted to come out here, see what it's like.
And even though we didn't have the best weather, it was still quite beautiful here. For contrast, look at the beach on a perfect weather day. Stunning.
So now we're at Chill and Grill for lunch. So we got veggie samosas, a veggie burger with fries, and chicken with rice. This is the chicken mandi. Now it's up for debate whether or not you can swim on the beaches here, both because the water is kind of murky, worry about contamination, and 2, because of the waves being strong here. So you may not be able to swim, but there are different water activities that you can do here. Okay, so you know how some people say you can swim here, some people say you can't. Well, I'm going with the people who say you can't swim here. Like, I just saw a local put a whole bag of trash in the ocean for no good reason. There are plenty of other places where they could have put the trash, but they put it right in the ocean. So yeah, probably not swim here.
Honestly, we loved Penang because of the relaxed vibe, the amazing food, and the stunning views. For tourism, it's a fantastic place to visit. It's so interesting. For living, however, it felt so close to what we're looking for in a future home. However, the beach pollution is a real concern for us, and because of that, Penang just isn't the perfect fit for us. That said, Malaysia is still high on our list, and we definitely want to explore more of it. So let us know in the comments, what's your favorite island or coastal town in Malaysia? We'd love to get your recommendations. But don't forget to subscribe to see our future travel videos for Dubai, Europe, and Africa coming very soon. Until then, check out our first time in Malaysia when we were still baby vloggers on the right there.